Welcome to The Explainer. If you've ever poured your absolute heart and soul into creating content only to hit this incredibly frustrating wall where your views just plateau, yeah, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break past those invisible barriers. We're systematically unpacking how to unlock the YouTube algorithm using hidden back-end settings that, honestly, most creators don't even realize exist.
It's an incredibly common and deeply frustrating experience, right? You're uploading consistently, you are doing the work, but your videos are inexplicably stuck. They stall out at under 100 views, maybe they cap at 500, or they hit that harsh 1,000 view ceiling and just refuse to budge. You start questioning literally everything. Is it my lighting? Is it my scripting? Is it me?
Well, okay, let's dive into this because the reality might actually shock you a bit. The problem probably isn't your content at all. The real reason you aren't getting views is simply because crucial foundational settings inside your YouTube Studio dashboard are currently turned off, or they're just set up completely wrong. You're basically uploading in the dark.
So here is our roadmap for today. The low views barrier, feeding the algorithm, audience reach and psychology, protecting your channel, and finally, future-proofing with AI. All right, Section 1, the low views barrier, and all optimization begins right at the baseline dashboard.
Now, this navigation sounds super basic, but you'd be surprised how many new creators miss it entirely because they just upload straight from their phone app. You absolutely must open your browser, search for the YouTube Studio dashboard, and click into the Settings menu. Getting into this specific menu is mandatory for everything else we're about to cover.
Moving on to Section 2, feeding the YouTube algorithm by giving it exactly what it needs to understand your videos. Okay, so under your upload defaults, you need to change your visibility setting from public to private. Why? Two massive reasons. First, it completely protects you from instant copyright strikes. If you upload a flagged video directly to public, you risk a channel strike. But if it's set to private, YouTube just sends you a warning email instead. Second, keeping it on private gives the algorithm the time it desperately needs to actually analyze your video's data. If you rush it out to public immediately, the algorithm hasn't had a second to figure out who your ideal audience even is.
Staying right there under advanced settings, we have categories. Listen, if you don't tell the algorithm what your video is about, it's just going to guess, and it will probably fail to recommend it. You have to be specific. If you teach kids, choose education. Making African tales or cartoons, select film and animation. And pay close attention to this nuance from our source. If you are an official musician, like Chris Brown, you choose music. But if you produce background music for other content creators, you actually need to choose entertainment. Telling the algorithm exactly where you belong prevents audience mismatch and guarantees your video gets put in front of people who actually want to watch it.
Next up, Section 3, audience reach and psychology. Now, what's really interesting here is how we can literally hack viewer behavior and global reach. Check out this incredibly amazing feature, automatic dubbing. If you speak English, this setting seamlessly translates your voice. Someone sitting in Spain won't just read subtitles, they will literally hear you speaking Spanish. It's wild. And it doesn't stop there. It automatically changes the title of your video into their local language, whether that's French, Hindi, or Portuguese. Our source noted that turning this on instantly pulled in viewers from India, France, Portugal, Indonesia, and China. This single switch unlocks the entire globe.
Which brings us to probably the most counterintuitive secret of this whole explainer. Why in the world would you hide your likes to get more likes? Sounds totally backwards, right? But turning off the feature that publicly shows your like count is actually a brilliant psychological strategy.
As our source points out, I realize that people actually like the videos that don't show likes than the videos that show likes. It boils down to viewer psychology and herd mentality. Think about it. If a viewer sees a video with only a few likes, they hesitate to hit the button themselves. They think, well, nobody else liked it, so I probably won't either.
To prove this, our source ran an experiment. They took a video, ironically titled, "How to Get More Views on YouTube," and completely hid the public like count. And what happened? The video absolutely exploded, pulling in over 354,000 views.
But here is the absolute punchline. Even though the public couldn't see the likes, the back-end dashboard revealed that the video generated 19,000 likes. Because viewers couldn't see a low number to begin with, they just naturally liked the content. And those 19,000 hidden likes sent massive positive signals to the YouTube algorithm, telling it to keep recommending the video over and over again.
All right, Section 4, protecting your channel.
because a growing channel must be shielded from penalties.
Growing your views is only half the battle. If you have a channel that's taking off, you absolutely must shield it from algorithmic penalties and bad actors. Under the channel advanced settings, you have to answer the question, do you want to set your channel as made for kids? If you fail to set this correctly, your views will be severely throttled. For example, if you accidentally set it to made for kids when it isn't, YouTube will disable your ability to live stream and restrict a bunch of other key features. You'll suffer from low views, and you'll falsely think your content is bad when the reality is just a misconfigured setting. Always ensure this is set to not made for kids if your content is for a general audience.
Another absolutely crucial defensive move: turn off the setting that says, allow viewers to clip my content. If you leave this on, people can take snippets of your hard work, re-upload them, and then falsely claim that they are the original creator. This puts your own channel at severe risk of getting copyright strikes from people who literally stole your footage. Just turn it off to protect your assets.
Finally, Section 5, Future-Proofing with AI. And this brilliantly illustrates where the platform is heading next with monetization.
First up is automatic product tagging. If your channel is monetized or, if you aspire for it to be, this is a must. If you mention a product in your video but forget to manually link it, YouTube will actually automatically tag that product for you. When a viewer clicks that auto-generated tag and makes a purchase, you earn money effortlessly. It is quite literally free revenue that you miss out on if this setting is ignored.
And lastly, we have third-party AI training. By checking this box and allowing companies to use your channel's content to train AI models, you are essentially turning platforms like ChatGPT into your own personal promoters. Think about it. If someone asks ChatGPT how to get more views on YouTube, the AI generates an answer and will actually pin specific YouTube videos as references. By turning this setting on, your video has a significantly higher chance of popping up and being recommended directly by the AI to users around the world.
So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this provocative question to think about. Are your back-end settings building your channel's foundation, or are they quietly tearing it down behind the scenes? You now have the exact roadmap to fix the low view barrier. Don't let all your hard work go to waste because of a few unchecked boxes, right? Go open up that YouTube Studio dashboard right now, implement this masterclass, and watch your channel thrive. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.